So what's that like fighting somebody like him that good very early on?
I feel like we both kind of like felt the same way towards each other. Me and him are boys now. Like, he's like my brother, and we've had this conversation, and he would tell me too, he's like, man, going up to that fight, I was nervous and stuff going up to that fight to fight you, and I fought him at 170. My original opponent pulled out the day before the weigh-in, and his original opponent pulled out also. Like, this, it was weird.
So you guys weren't gonna fight each other?
No, we weren't.
You weren't training for him or nothing?
He fights at 170 and I fought at 55. The promoter had called me that night and was like, hey, your guy's out, Bustos guys is out, you guys want to fight each other? He said yes, and I was like, all right, well, let's do it. Going into that fight, I was kind of nervous too, going against you, and I was like, well, I was nervous going against you too, because like, he was on a tear. I think he was 3-0, but he did amateur.
Oh, okay, so he had a bunch of fights before that. You didn't have any amateur fights, right? And just jiu-jitsu fights, right?
Just a tournament. And I feel like that's where I stained my record with my first 2 losses.
Those probably could have been amateur fights.
Yeah, those probably could have been amateur, and I would have had a little bit more experience going to the pro.